As you begin listening to these words, you may find yourself becoming aware of the space between each breath. And with every inhale, there's a subtle shift, a quiet moment when your mind opens, naturally, effortlessly. And in that moment, you might begin to notice something else. The way your thoughts drift, almost like clouds passing through the sky, moving gently without holding on. And as you think about how sometimes, when you've experienced something challenging in the past, your mind may have learned to prepare for the worst, imagining all sorts of negative outcomes, even rehearsing arguments, confrontations and struggles that haven't happened yet, haven't even appeared in your life, but your mind has become so skilled at imagining them that they seem real for a moment. But now, as you reflect on that process, you might notice something interesting, that in all those imagined scenarios, no matter how intense they seemed, none of them ever truly mirrored reality. Isn't that fascinating? The mind can create such vivid scenes, yet somehow it doesn't always translate into what really happens. And in that realization, there's a soft, gentle understanding. And what if, just what if, you didn't need to rehearse those scenarios anymore? What if instead of focusing on those negative outcomes, you could, with the same ease, begin to picture something entirely different? Something more aligned with how you truly want to experience things. Imagine it now, how different it might feel to step into a space where your mind has the power to create new, peaceful, powerful scenarios that align with your deepest desires, where confrontation is not feared, but navigated with ease, where you see and hear solutions instead of problems. You see, what's fascinating is how beliefs, like patterns in your mind, form, and they change. And as you think about those old patterns, you might start to wonder, how could you learn to let go of the ones that no longer serve you? How can you develop new patterns that are more effective, more resourceful, and more empowering? Perhaps without even realizing it, your mind has already begun to shift, as you begin to recognize that fear is just an old friend you no longer need. The past, the place where those fears were born, it doesn't have to dictate the future anymore. You have the ability to gently guide your thoughts into a space of calm, confidence, and clarity. What if you could trust that in every situation your mind naturally moves towards the most empowering response? What if instead of imagining conflict, your mind automatically begins to create responses that bring connection, understanding, and harmony? Because you already have everything you need to handle any situation. In fact, just like a tree grows strong by reaching towards the sunlight, your inner strength grows by reaching towards new beliefs. Beliefs that make you feel calm, composed, and capable. With every thought, you naturally choose the outcome that you want. The more you practice, the more your mind effortlessly begins to reflect your desires instead of your fears. And as you continue practicing, your sense of calm and clarity in the present moment grows stronger, even more powerful, as if it were always meant to be this way. And now notice how this belief begins to settle deeply inside you, that you're perfectly capable of handling situations without the need for the old, imagined scenarios, that you're naturally equipped with skills that allow you to resolve conflict smoothly, to avoid misunderstandings before they even begin, and to respond with confidence in any situation. The more you realize your mind is a master of creating new patterns, the more you'll see how easily you can make peace with the past, letting go of old worries, releasing that need for confrontation, and stepping forward with the calm assurance that no imagined scenario is more powerful than your ability to act in the present moment. And as you rest here, knowing that your mind is already shifting, you may begin to feel a deep sense of freedom. You're free from the fear of conflict, free from the imagined struggles that never happened, free to live in the richness of the present, with new possibilities waiting for you, unfolding effortlessly, naturally, just as you've always wanted. Now every time you notice the old thoughts and patterns trying to return, you'll find they can simply melt away, placed by a belief in your own ability to handle anything with grace, with ease, and with a deep sense of inner calm. And in this space, you may start to notice just how much more relaxed, empowered, and present you feel. And now you realize every day, in every way, you're becoming more aligned with the person you've always wanted to be, peaceful, confident, and capable, responding with clarity, understanding, and wisdom. And as you continue listening, you may notice a certain sense of calm beginning to settle more deeply inside of you, gently, softly, as you focus on the power of your mind, effortlessly creating new realities. It's as if your unconscious mind has always known how to shift patterns, how to let go of old beliefs, and embrace new, more empowering ones. And right now, without even trying, your mind is starting to create a stronger, clearer connection to the belief that you are in control, that you have the power to handle anything with grace. You might wonder, as you sink into this deeper state of awareness, how easily the old fears seem to fade into the background. As you hear these words, notice how you can feel the shifting of the old beliefs, the ones that used to keep you in a state of preparation for negative scenarios, dissolving naturally like a fog lifting from your mind. You don't need to consciously force anything to change. Instead, your unconscious mind is doing it for you effortlessly, seamlessly, without even needing to think about it. Isn't it interesting how easy it is to let go of what doesn't serve you? Perhaps you'll even find that these thoughts, these old scenarios, these patterns of imagining the confrontation and fear, they now seem less real, like faded echoes from a distant memory. They're not as important anymore. You might notice how this shift is happening right now, how your mind naturally moves towards peaceful, positive alternatives, as if the mere act of thinking about them becomes easier and easier, more natural. With every thought, you grow more accustomed to this new way of being. And with each passing moment, you might feel your confidence expand, growing stronger and stronger, rooted deeply within you. It's as though a deep sense of calm begins to fill the space that was once filled with worry. And now, as you reflect on this new belief, imagine it's been woven into the very fabric of your being, like a thread of golden light, wrapping itself around your thoughts, guiding them towards positivity and solutions. Notice how, in each situation, you're now equipped to respond with clarity and calmness. You can trust yourself, and you trust the natural flow of communication, knowing that you can navigate any situation with ease. Your mind, like a perfectly tuned instrument, it knows exactly what to do in every moment, responding with a level of awareness and insight that's aligned with the very best version of yourself. And you may begin to notice when these imagined negative scenarios appear, you can see them for what they truly are. Just imagined thoughts, not based in reality, not rooted in anything that's truly you. It's as if those thoughts, they float past you, effortlessly, fading away, no longer holding the same weight or significance. Instead, you see them as new possibilities arising, like a door opening into a space where the past no longer holds its power over you. Isn't it fascinating how your unconscious mind, it's always known exactly how to protect you, how to help you grow. Now that same mind in its brilliance, it's helping you to shift towards a future where you're free from the grip of fear and doubt. And just imagine for a moment what it will be like when this new pattern becomes your dominant response, when it becomes so natural for you to respond with ease, to trust that things will unfold smoothly and powerfully without the need for worry or unnecessary preparation. You might begin to feel right now, in this very moment, that there's a deeper trust growing inside you. A trust no matter what happens, you'll always know how to handle it effortlessly. Your unconscious mind is like a wise guide, always leading you towards peace, towards solutions, toward the kind of reality that you truly want to experience. And as you allow this belief to settle even deeper, you might notice how much lighter, more empowered, and more confident you feel. And now, just as you begin to relax even further, take a deep breath and allow your mind to expand outward, feeling more resourceful with every breath. With each exhale, let go of any remaining resistance. It's as if you're letting go of all the old patterns and embracing this new, empowered version of yourself. And as you continue to breathe, you realize every breath carries with it certainty that you have the skills, the resources, and the calm to navigate anything that comes your way. In fact, you might even begin to realize how this new belief is already influencing you in subtle ways, perhaps in the way you carry yourself, or how you respond to others with ease, or the way you approach challenges with an innate sense of confidence. Every situation, no matter what it is, becomes an opportunity for you to express your calm and centered self, your ability to adapt, your ability to transform. And every thought, this belief grows stronger. You may notice how your unconscious mind, with every passing moment, it's naturally programming you for success. You know deep down, these old fears, these imagined scenarios, they no longer have a hold on you. You realize that what you focus on, what you choose to imagine, can be filled with peace, with power, with the knowledge that you're fully capable of handling anything. Imagine, just for a moment, how much time and energy you now have available to focus on things that truly matter to you, on the goals, the dreams, and the positive experiences that you're now drawing to you. Feel the energy and the vitality that comes from knowing your mind is aligned with your deepest desires and your highest potential. And now, as you allow this new belief to integrate deeply, notice how it feels to be free of those old fears and worries. Let yourself rest in the certainty that you can handle anything that comes your way with a calm, clear mind. And the more you relax, the more this belief strengthens, the more you'll begin to notice it's becoming your reality, naturally and effortlessly. So, as your unconscious mind continues to integrate this powerful shift, you might find situations that once felt tense or difficult, they now feel like opportunities for connection, for understanding, for creativity and solutions. And just like that, without even needing to try, your inner calm and strength, they become the most natural response. So each time you notice a negative thought, just allow it to pass, like a leaf floating on the surface of a stream. And as it drifts away, know that your new empowering belief is growing stronger, clearer, and more firmly rooted in your mind. You're fully capable, fully empowered, and fully prepared to navigate life with confidence, ease, and grace. And with each passing moment, you feel more aligned with your deepest self, the calm, the clarity, and the power that's always been inside of you. So as you continue to listen to these words, you may start to notice how deeply you're beginning to trust your own mind, your unconscious mind, which has always been working in the background, quietly, skillfully, finding solutions to problems before they even arise. And in this moment, it's as if you can sense a deeper shift, a subtle transformation occurring within you. You might even feel, without trying, that the worries, imagined fears, they're growing distant, like memories of something that no longer holds any power over you. And isn't it interesting how your mind can change so effortlessly when it's aligned with what you truly want? As you hear these words, you may begin to realize that the old patterns of mentally rehearsing conflict and negativity, they no longer have the same weight. Those imagined scenarios, those old stories of fear, they seem so distant now, so much less compelling. It's almost as if they have no place in your experience anymore, like they're simply memories floating away, replaced by new, more empowering images and beliefs. And in this moment, you might notice something very interesting. When you allow your mind to relax, to trust, it finds new pathways, easier, more peaceful ways of thinking and responding. ways to bring calm to your mind and to your body. And as you allow this new belief to settle deeper and deeper, just notice how much more natural it feels to trust yourself, to know that no matter what, you always have the resources and skills to navigate any situation with ease. You can feel this belief, this deep knowing. It grows stronger and more embedded in your being, like a seed being nourished, growing steady inside of you. And with every passing moment, it becomes more natural to respond with grace, with clarity and confidence. And as it does, you might find, even when challenges arise, they seem so much more manageable, more approachable, because your mind naturally begins to shift towards solutions, towards peace, and towards resolution. And now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, notice how with each breath, you begin to release any lingering tension, any remaining doubts. As you let go of these old thoughts, your unconscious mind creates space for something new. And isn't it fascinating how, when you stop focusing on the old patterns of fear and worry, your mind automatically turns to something much more powerful, something much more aligned with who you truly are, calm, composed, capable. You might notice as you continue to relax and breathe, how effortlessly your mind begins to create new empowering beliefs. With every thought, you might find these new beliefs that settle deeply into your unconscious mind. So almost as if your mind, in its wisdom, it already knows how to effortlessly create the life that you desire. Isn't it amazing how easy it is to shift towards the new beliefs, new patterns and new outcomes, all by simply allowing your mind to relax in the process? Now imagine just for a moment that you're in a situation where old fears might have once triggered anxiety or preparation for conflict. And notice as you think about it, how your response is different now. You feel calm, you feel centered, you feel in control. It's as if your mind, trained in this new way, automatically begins to focus on the most peaceful, most empowering path forward. And as you realize this, you might begin to understand just how much of your strength lies in your natural ability of your mind to shift, to adapt, and to bring you into a state of awareness where only solutions exist. And isn't it wonderful to think that with every moment your unconscious mind is already rewiring itself, creating new patterns, new ways of thinking, new ways of responding, so easily, so effortlessly. And as you relax deeper into this knowing, you might begin to notice how much lighter you feel. The weight of old fears, old beliefs, old mental rehearsals simply disappearing. They fade away like distant sounds, no longer relevant to who you are now. And as you continue to breathe, just imagine for a moment how this shift is becoming permanent. Imagine it as if it were a seed planted deeply within the soil of your unconscious, growing stronger with each breath, each moment. And now notice how easy it is to feel connected to your true inner resources, your mind, which is always working in your best interest. It knows exactly how to bring you the right thoughts at the right time. Thoughts that are calm, confident and empowering. And with each passing moment, you feel that this strength, this power, becomes more deeply embedded within you. And just like that, you realize something important. You no longer need to prepare for what hasn't happened yet. You no longer need to mentally rehearse conflict, confrontation, or fear. You're naturally equipped to handle any situation with grace. You're naturally skilled at navigating conversations, situations, and challenges with the ease of someone who trusts in their own abilities. And as you relax, knowing that this belief is becoming firmly rooted in your unconscious mind, you may begin to notice how much clearer the path ahead becomes. Every situation, every moment, it becomes an opportunity to demonstrate your inner strength, your natural calm, your resourcefulness. And with each passing day, you find it easier and easier to tap into this well of peace, knowing you're always capable of handling whatever arises, no matter what. Now in this space of deep relaxation, notice how you're naturally letting go of any lingering doubts, any remaining beliefs that no longer serve you. You're becoming more and more aligned with your true nature, empowered self. The self that knows how to handle life with clarity and with confidence. And in this moment, it feels so natural to let go of the need for mental rehearsals and allow your mind to flow freely, focusing on the present, focusing on what truly matters. And as this new belief integrates into your unconscious mind, you feel lighter, more at ease. You know that your responses are naturally in harmony with the best version of you, strong, calm and confident. And every time you face a situation that once might have triggered the old fears, you'll simply notice how easily you shift into this new way of being, peaceful, empowered, and fully capable of navigating the moment with grace. Isn't it amazing how easy it is to let go of the past and to step into a new, more confident version of yourself? And isn't it even more incredible to know that every moment you breathe, you're reinforcing this new belief, this new way of being, naturally, effortlessly, without even needing to try?